Go heavy or go home. I'm sure all of you have heard that saying, but is going heavy really the best thing to do to reach your goals and maximize your muscle growth potential, especially as you age? Hey everybody, welcome back to Fit After 50. I want to thank all of you for stopping by my channel, and for all of you who are new to my channel, my name is Jay. I'm a workout enthusiast, competitive natural bodybuilder, and I'm in my 50s. In this video, I'm going to tell you why lifting heavy weights, especially as you age, could be holding you back. That's right, holding you back from reaching your overall goals and seeing your best potential physique. Let's suppose you've set new weight training goals and you plan to overhaul your physique over the next 12 months. You've done your research and you've discovered the quickest way to obtaining these goals is by lifting extremely heavy weight with short reps. Will this help you add muscle? Well, yes it will, and no it won't. Lifting as heavy as we can for 10 reps or less definitely adds muscle over time, and it no doubt serves as a great gauge for how much progress we have made in the gym. I know this because I lifted heavy weights with short reps for years. And let me be clear, if you are a heavy lifter and this works for you, then do not stop. You do what works for you. I'm not against heavy lifting. In fact, I wish I could still lift heavy. But for those of us who are dealing with the nagging aches and pains and still want to work out, lift weights, and grow muscle, we need hope that there's still an option for us as well. As I always tell you, lifting heavy means something different for everyone, but in a nutshell, if you are lifting a weight that is impossible to get good form after 6 reps, then you are lifting heavy. Some other person may be able to lift that same weight for 14 reps with great form, or may not be able to get it off the ground for 1 rep. So heavy means something different for all of us. With that being said, studies are now proving what I had to learn through experience and injury, which is perhaps going heavy or going home is not the best philosophy, especially as we age. Now here's why. It has been long thought in the fitness science community that heavy weights and low reps develop strength. Medium weight, meaning a weight that brings failure at say 10 to 12 reps, will give you an increase in your strength and add muscle mass. And then your higher reps, lighter weight, meaning the reps that are over 12 to 14, will give you muscle toning and endurance and perhaps serve as a great fat burning workout. And I know what you may be thinking. If you're not engaging the slow twitch and the fast twitch muscle fibers, you're not reaching your potential growth, and only heavy weight can do that, right? Not necessarily. Suppose you can engage both groups of fibers by first fatiguing the slow twitch fibers and then bringing in fast twitch fibers to assist the lift. I don't want to complicate this thing too much, but here's what we're talking about. A lower weight with few more reps and perfect form come into play in helping you to accomplish this. Studies are now finding that higher rep lifts can actually recruit the same amount of slow and fast twitch muscle fibers as heavyweight low reps if you still lift to failure. Men's Journal did an article explaining one particular study that was conducted on this subject, and I'm going to list the link below in the description box for you to check this article out. It's a good read. You should check it out. In this study, Stuart Phillips, PhD, a kinesiology professor at McMaster and senior author of this study, wrote in the study, "Lift to the point of exhaustion, and it does not matter whether the weights are heavy or light." Here's the basis of the study that they conducted. 49 men in their early 20s were asked to do a 12-week program involving full body resistance training. They were split into 2 groups, a high rep group and a low rep group. Both groups were required to lift to failure doing 4 exercises. At the end of 12 weeks, the subjects were tested and evaluated for muscle mass increase, and both groups had pretty much equal gains in strength and size. Now, I personally did not need this study or any of the many other studies that have been conducted on this subject to convince me to lift lighter. I learned through my experience. And what I learned is lifting as heavy as you can for only 5 to 8 reps, especially for older people, can and will lead to bad form and ultimate injury. First, when you lift too heavy, you recruit other muscle groups to assist in the lift that are not a part of the muscle group you're focused on training for that day. This means you miss the opportunity to maximize recruitment of fibers in that particular muscle group. Second, Not only do you recruit other muscle groups to get involved, but you also recruit specific tendons to get involved, causing inflammation, stress, strains, and tears on your tendons. Once this happens, you have then stopped your gains and potential for reaching your ultimate goals. Why? Because now you'll need time off from lifting to heal the injuries, and you'll struggle to lift even lighter weights with good form because of the nagging pains that will follow. This is how I learned the hard way that going heavy or going home actually will send you home from the gym for a long time. Time that I could have spent lifting and growing had I only lifted lighter and smarter. Lifting weights has many positive factors when it comes to muscle retention, muscle hypertrophy, growth, and overall better health. But what you must ask yourself is, lifting heavy weights as you age the best method for muscle growth, muscle retention, and seeing your overall lifting goals met? For me, the answer was very clear. Lifting extremely heavy weights was setting me back way more than it was setting me up for success and for growth. And that's why I made the choice to go lighter and therefore be able to go way longer in my workout journey. Hopefully this information will help you just as it has helped me. As always, let me hear from you. Thanks for tuning in, and go get fit.